it do, what it do. It's your girl Kalonda Kay. You already know what it is. Y'all know what I love to do. I love to interview some amazing people that's like, I mean, I'm just gonna say this. I get excited, especially talking to the people that played a great influence on my upbringing in my life. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, when I was in the clubs, when I was out here with my bell socks on and my tennis skirts. Yeah. So we got Thrill, the player of none other than the 69 Boys, right here with me. Thank you for joining me on today.
Hey, believe that cotton candy, sweetie gold. We in the building with Kalonda Kay. We finna roll.
I love it. I love it. Yes. I mean, listen, when you said I appreciate you reaching out to me. Let me just say that
No
because I
doubt.
am definitely a woman of just like love and positivity, good energy, and just felt it through the messages. And I'm like, hey, listen, let's talk. Let's chat it up. Let's chat it up. Cause I just want to know, first let's get to the beginning. How did you start in this industry? We're gonna start there. Then we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty.
For sure, for sure. Well, originally I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. And the original group, you had one of the original members on from the Chill Deal Boys, which was the parent group that started the Quad City family. But what happened was they put together a group called 95 South. Initially, I was in the group 95 South, but I missed the studio session the day they made Whoop There It Is. We were a group called Major League first. And then that night at the studio when they made Whoop There It Is, I was at our record shop because my family has we had one of the largest independent retail stores in Jacksonville. So I missed the session. I was at work, and by the time I got off, they had made Whoop There It Is. So 95 South was an official group. So I ended up being a writer for a couple of years, and
Mm.
for all of the groups, for 95 South, for this and that, for 69 Boys, waiting my turn, and just put my album together for the next 2.5, 3 years until I got my chance to come out.
Okay, okay. Now that clears some stuff up because you man, okay, because I was wondering, it was so many of you are like, on these songs, I always kind of understand, like, wait, who is who and what's what and who doing what,
Right.
because you just see many faces. And so I'm glad you cleared that up. So basically, you all kind of did a lot of stuff together, though, but also what separated you all?
Well, it's sort of like if anyone around from the '90s era, there were a lot of cliques. You had the Death Row clique, which had Snoop and the Dog Pound and Nate Dogg. Then on the East Coast, you had Wu-Tang Clan, who had Method Man, ODB, the RZA, the Jizza, all those different guys. And then down south, with our family, the Quad City family, we had, of course, 69 Boys, Quad City DJs, 95 South, this and that, and a group called Tin Cans. So it was five groups that
Mhm.
were all on our label, but collectively, when we were putting stuff together, we all lived in the same house. Whoop There It Is had blown up, so 95 South could afford to do their own thing. So, but in the meantime, the studio and everybody, it was like 13, 14, 15 people in a 3-bedroom house putting albums together. So it was just like being sitting around, hey man, let me put something on that. Hey man, let me put something on that. And then Jay Ski, who was the hype voice of everybody, which caused the confusion because he was the hype. But he's originally a member of Quad City DJs, but he was like the fat man Scoop of the clique, who had
Yeah.
the voice, and he would get on there. So he was on 95 South hook, he was on our hook, but all of it was setting up for his own group, Quad City DJs, to come out.
Got it. Okay, now that's some history right there. I needed that lesson.
Yeah, you're gonna learn today.
I needed that lesson. And you know what? I kind of figured that's what it was. Cause back then, I think about when music and we kind of our minorities really was breaking in like rap groups and things like that. Like we didn't really think about the paperwork like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like to kind of set the thing straight. Like you said, it was just a vibe. We vibe and I'm on yours, you on mine. And but then it comes down to where things become divided, and sometimes groups they say don't last. And then so that's when confusion come about sometimes. Is that kind of like a similar thing to what,
Well, I think for us, it was always, I think doing bass music, it's somewhat like disco. The sound of Florida is bass, which is up tempo and dance,
Yes.
but more so than the group splitting up because as a collective, we would all work together, but off the clock, none of us really hang together. We would all go our separate ways. So it was never a thing of, is we going fishing together this weekend? It was, okay, let's come together, let's make these records. Okay, y'all on y'all mission, we on ours. And what happened was when No Limit came in, because No Limit was the trend right behind Death Row and 69 Boys in the Quad City Family, it
Yeah.
took the club sound into a different direction. And so many people weren't dancing. They were more so bouncing, bopping, or mean mugging. And then it went
Yeah.
into Cash Money. But really, it got away from the dance scene for a minute. And that
Yeah.
allowed us to go and, do other things and still make music, but come back together and service the market when the time was appropriate.
Man, and it's always appropriate in my book. I'm just saying that we need
Absolutely.
dance music. Like I'm
What good is a party without no party music? I know that's right.
mine. I'm telling you all, I'm telling y'all, the music that you all created, like you said, it went to a different era where it wasn't for the women no more for a minute. I'm just gonna say that. You all
Right.
created something for both. And so when it went a little gangster, yeah, I love gangster too. I got all brothers, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't really, I can't dance like I could dance the Tootsie Roll and Whoop Dirty and all that good stuff. So,
Come on now.
it definitely played a different role. So we need that continual music. That dance music never gets old. You make timeless music.
I'm trying to tell you, and people like yourself, thanks to you for keeping it alive, and for the DJs out there, you keeping it alive by interviewing artists and letting people know that hey, there are still vibes out here that we grew up on that's shaking and moving, and
Yes.
also the DJs that's keeping the parties going, whether it's the day parties, the night parties, the young parties, the classic parties, the R&B party, everybody that's making somebody dance somewhere. Because we were blessed to be on the new Cupid record, Flex. It's
Yes.
Cupid featuring 69 Boys, so we still making the world dance.
Yeah, as y'all should.
Yeah, because they need that, baby.
Because I mean, I'm on radio every Friday here, my own radio show, and we play it.
I'm
Absolutely. I
trying to
mean,
tell you.
they already know what I expect. With DJs coming, they know what I want to hear. Take me back
Okay,
to the 90s.
okay.
Take me right there. That's my era. So, I mean, I appreciate y'all for making good music that's just going to last with me for a
Yeah,
lifetime. I
no, I
might be
appreciate
80,
it.
but I'm still going to be Tootsie rolling it. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's the number too, but when we make a song, we say we try to make it from everybody 8 to 80. So, baby, believe that.
See, look at there. I'm gonna feel right on in there. I'm gonna still push the limit past that 80. I mean, if God willing, I'm still here. We're
Yep,
gonna be
you gonna
Tootsie
be here.
rolling.
You gonna be
Okay.
here doing it. That's right. I know that's right. Stay on that treadmill. You gonna be here.
Hey, okay. And what now give everybody like what is one of your highlights of your career that you can really remember? Like this, man, this is memorable for me.
Oh man, it's so many because God has really been so good to me and to us as a group. But for me, it'll probably always be meeting Tupac and being able to converse with him on different occasions. And then
Yeah.
from the Jack the Rapper experience to when we did the Sunset Park soundtrack, and it was his first appearance out of prison, and we ran into him. And when we caught eye contact at the release party, it was just like he had never went away. He came over from the crew that he was with and just dapped up and we chopped it up for a minute. One of the last times we saw him. So as we're leaving the Sunset premiere, we had got because we performed out there. A ton of celebrities. We got a bunch of girls, and they like, hey, yeah, we're gonna follow y'all back to the hotel. We like, okay, cool, cool, cool. We went and jumped in the limo. Hey man, that's what we gonna do. We pulled out. It was about one, two, probably about 5 or 6 cars, 7 cars at the most behind us following our limo. And Pop pulled up in his drop top, that black Rolls Royce he would drive, that old school black Rolls. He pulled up next to us at the stoplight and he made a left and the limo pulled off. And all you saw was them cars already. We looked back. Boy, it was so dark back there. We was like, where the street lights? Where the girls, man? It was a long shot. Boy, Pop took All the girls, they were like, "We out of here, Jack."
They was like, "Forget, we'll catch up with them later." We
So
see.
we'll touch it roll later. We better go.
Ain't, like, ain't that so, boy? They just ditched so quick, though. They said, "Never mind.
I'm
We gonna
talking
go this."
about, man. They were like, "We don't love them bros."
That's a shame, boy. They just drop it so quick and be gone. I said,
Believe
but
that.
I love that. I love that. I mean, I'm seeing all the records on the wall. They so deserving. You so deserving because
Oh
y'all
man,
been rocking
thank
it
you.
out. Okay, so what y'all do? Y'all got to come to St. Louis. I'm just saying. I know I was talking to 95 South. Would y'all do a tour together again? Like, come on, y'all gonna come here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We do shows together all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think as a group, we've always, because hip hop is such a competitive sport. Whether it's 69 Boys and 95 South, iron sharpen iron. So it's always been a friendly competition, no matter
Yeah,
what we're doing. Sometimes facts need to be corrected, and that's it. I don't
yeah,
take none of it personal because business is business,
yeah.
and we all grew up in the streets, so we know how to get personal, but that's not what it's about.
Right.
Families fight all the time, or they go through things all the time, but it's about being able to move past it and see the bigger picture.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. That's why I'm saying, listen, I ain't know if it was beef or not. If it isn't, we're gonna bring this tour need to come right here to my city. I'm ready to put my tennis skirts on. I got one. I still got one. You know they
Well,
came back in style, so
come on now, I'm telling you, they never had went out, man. People started doing freak nicks and stuff. As a matter of fact, we need to do a freak nick together. Six
okay.
nine boys and Kate Kalonda Kay. We come up there and do it, and then
Yep.
we invite 95 South, invite a couple other classic groups, and then we'll be right there doing what we do.
Right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
see? You got it? Yes,
Yeah.
we gonna get this together. I'm telling you, I said I can't wait to talk to you. You hit me like right on time. So I'm like, listen, I can't let this pass by. Y'all gotta come to my city. I know y'all down there warm. We got ice to the size of mountains, but that's okay.
It
It's gonna be
snowed
melting.
yesterday. It snowed in Florida yesterday. Believe it or
It
not.
did.
Yes, you sent that down here before we came up there. We got Pensacola, which is on the Panhandle. We got about 7 inches, and
You
then
kidding.
yeah. Some it then moved over to Jacksonville. It was real light in my hometown, but for some places had up to 2 inches outside of over in Pensacola. So yeah, we caught snow yesterday.
Dang. Now that's crazy right there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah.
Snowing in Florida, right on the beach. You got snow on the beach. Is
Come
that-
on now, but spring break right around the corner. We finna turn it up. So y'all get them plane tickets ready. Come on out here. We coming up there in the summer. Believe that.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. So, what is your upcoming events that you all are having? I know, yes, the summer finna break, the spring break breaking.
Oh man,
Yeah,
we get ready to do one of the big events that we do yearly is a benefit for autism that's coming up in
nice.
Talladega, Alabama. We have the Jazz in the Gardens coming up in Miami. We have Albuquerque Music Fest coming up. So many
Mm,
events this year, man. Every year it starts with the spring break rush, um, and then because the Florida music is such a it's when the girls like to put on the shorts and dance and twerk and do what they're gonna do. So it warms up a little bit around spring break, and from then on out for the rest of the year, it's
yeah,
extreme turn up.
nice. I mean, I bet I'm ready. Yes, but we need to do a 35 and up. Like, we can't have no
Yeah,
kids 'cause they don't know nothing about y'all music for real. I
you
mean,
know, yeah. No, that's the way to go, man. I think some of the young professionals, when we throw parties down here, we definitely are always 25 and up at least, and that's normally for women and men 30 and up. And some of the younger professionals, they come out and party with us. But it's not like it's anything different because when I was 18. And this actually went away because when I was 18, we used to want to get in the grown folks club. We used to
yes,
bypass the clubs for our age and just go dream because security wouldn't let us get in the club. No matter how much money we offered them, they'd be like, let me see, oh, you ain't 25, you can't get in here, go on back over there. And
yeah,
that really went away for a while because DJs over the years, they
mm,
didn't graduate. Let's say if you were a hot DJ in your 20s and you had 1,000 people coming to your party, by the time they turned 30, they didn't graduate with that crowd and go to their own adult club. No, they tried to
yeah,
stay in the club with the 18 and 20-year-olds. So that killed the scene for a lot of us professional and mature adults. But thank God, a lot of promoters started bringing back the day parties, the R&B parties. So by the time we get up there, and the Freakniks, and the Beach Bashes, and so that's what we used to throwing those type of parties. So yeah. That's what we're gonna bring right on up there to the roof.
Oh man, I got the perfect location, boy. I'm telling you, we finna have a whole freaking. Yes, it's finna go down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, we talking after this. I mean, I appreciate it. So, what new music do you have coming out that you're releasing? That you got? I want to look. I want to support. I want to play it. Rotation.
Much love. Appreciate it. Listen, y'all. Everybody out there listening, I have my new single for my solo project
Come
called
on.
Duvalia. The single is called Step Show. And it's just a bestie record. If you've been down with your you get when this record come on, you get with your A1 from day one. You get with your bestie in the club, and y'all just represent because that's what it's about. Would you rep for your dog? Would you step for your dog? It's a party record. And then 69 Boys, we
Okay.
have a new record called Shape that just dropped about a week ago that we're sending the DJ Pike out on just to get these ready one for this year, man. And it's all great dance music. We stay true to the core of what it is that we do. So y'all follow 69 official 69 Boys on Spotify, Apple Music, on Facebook, 69 Boys fan page, on IG official 69 Boys. That's 69 Boys with a Z. Or you can follow my page at Thrill the Player, ThrillDaplaya. Thrill the
Come
Player,
on.
spelled like Thrill the Fire, but Thrill the Player. And all the new music is up. Y'all check it, y'all like it, y'all share it. Let's keep the world dancing.
That's right. Do all of that. Y'all heard it. Y'all got it. Everybody that's tuning in and listening, he gave you the rundown. I
Believe that.
get it. I'm gonna be shaking it. I'm gonna play all of it. I'm gonna when we hang up, I'm gonna put it back on rotation.
Okay, I sure appreciate
For
it.
the
You
world
know,
who I don't know you had some, I wanted them to hear all about it. So
believe
absolutely.
that. And
Yes.
y'all don't forget to go and check out that Cupid featuring 69 Boys Flex. If you don't know
Yes.
how to do the dance, hey, just listen to the song. We'll show you and tell you exactly how to do it. And that Cupid cruise coming up too in May. We're gonna be rocking out on the sea. So man, it's just let's party all year 2025 and beyond. We taking it back to the party, baby. It's grown folk
Okay.
vibe in the building.
And we need that because we miss it. We really do
Oh yeah.
miss it, because we went through an era where everybody just stood on the wall, they on their phones, and that's when I knew it was time for me to go home. I'm like, they don't dance no more. So I started partying with the old heads because they dance. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man. They all in them sections, sitting out, looking like they having a spade game in the club. Come on, man. We gotta get up and dance and shake something. Let's meet somebody, man.
Right, right. Like, yes. Well, let everybody know who really inspired you to get into the music industry.
Oh man, being a kid growing up in Jacksonville, it was the same as any other kid across the country that didn't live in New York. Just sitting home watching Rap City, seeing groups like Heavy D and the Boys, seeing groups like Houdini, seeing groups like Run DMC. All of those groups, like Two Live Crew, all of those groups inspired me, especially. So that's why 69 Boys ended up being a three-man group, myself and two dancers, because Heavy D and the Boys, Big Daddy Kane, Scoop and Scrap, Houdini. It was all about the three-man crew, Run DMC, people that could just get out and rock as a crew. So that was my early motivation, and I kept it moving like that way.
Yeah, those some dope groups too, though. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we was blessed to have them, all of them.
Yes, there wasn't no hip hop without all of that getting started. But
Come on
yes,
now. Come on now. And the mayor, Chris Thomas on Rap City.
but yes, yes. And you all created a sound though. Like, when you think about it, it it wasn't many groups doing what you guys were doing. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so you all created such a distinct sound and movement. Like you cannot sit down when any of your songs come on. It's an automatic pop up.
Oh,
Where
exactly,
did
man.
yeah. Where did the
Go ahead.
sound come from for you?
The sound came from that Florida sound that was down in Miami. It was already going on in South Florida. Uncle Luke,
Mm,
MC ADE, the Two Live Crew, DJ Magic Mike. Those records were already going. So for us to step in, what we wanted to do was make a more national sound. Sort of like
yeah,
when G Funk came out on the West and then Snoop had a little national flavor to it, it goes worldwide. So we
yeah.
were always motivated by the Florida groups to do that sound, and then we just added a little. commercial to it, a little mainstream flavor, and was able to help take it national.
Man, this is amazing. Now, is there anything that you have not accomplished yet? You said that I want to do, before I retire in this game.
Man, the thing that I would like to do most is just be able to continually be able to share this gift that God have gave me with the
Yeah,
rest of the world, whether it's through songwriting, whether it's through performing, whether it's through instructing and helping others to get to their destiny. Really, my goal is to just always be appreciated by the people who who help to make this industry what it is for you and I, the
yeah,
consumer, the fan, the people that support us, even on days when we want to give up. They're the motivation for us. So that's my only thing, because a lot of the people that I wanted to work with, from the Bobby Womack's, um, Bill Withers, people like that, they're not here no more. Of course, it's a
yeah,
lot of people I would still like to work with, but like if there was a, like Ronald Isley, in his prime, those type of things. But past that, man, it's all about just being able to be a good person, and to inspire others to want to do what they want to do.
man, I love it. And if anybody that's in this game right now that's trying to come out, trying to be successful as an artist, what advice would you give to them throughout their
Um,
journey?
yeah, persistence. Persistence is going to overcome resistance. You can't get in something thinking it's going to pop overnight. It popped overnight. Well, it wasn't really overnight, because when I came in, my college was retail, working in my godfather's record store. And when Mary J. Blige and Jodeci and Ace, all the groups would come through, I would have to take them to the local distributor where we would buy our stuff from, and sort of explain to them how our business worked to help them. So all that time I was showing them, I was learning the business myself. So when it
Mm,
finally blew up for me, I would do it. So like Danielson, wax on, wax off. I didn't understand why I was doing it at the time, but
mm.
once it came around, hey man, it was take off and let's go.
Yes. So do you have a school, anything teaching these youngins? I'm just saying, I mean, getting them ready to be the next generation because you have a lot of wisdom. That's what I'm saying. Like you started off in the distribution, and then you
Right,
are artists and doing some great things.
right.
What have you contributed, or are you thinking about doing some things like that to the youth?
Yeah, yeah. No, I have a podcast now that I just started called Keeping It Real with Thrill.
Yeah.
And I've done several other like instructional videos for people. I perform, appeared at conferences and stuff like that, just to share knowledge to the people. But this podcast thing, I'm getting into a little bit more, because I'm able to break down things in a way that, if you're truly interested in, you can sit there and you can listen, and you can learn. And I'm
Yeah.
not just in a room full of people, where some people are there for the quick fix, and some people are there for to really be serious about it. So yeah, that podcast for me, Keeping It Real with Thrill. If you on YouTube, just follow the Thrill the Player page. And hey man, we got the first series up now. How to rebrand radio, because mainstream and commercial radio has taken a hit, with whether it's Sirius XM satellite radio or streaming. So
Yeah.
for a person that grew up on radio, I would like for people to understand radio is very viable. And I would also like radio to understand, until you get back to community, it will still be holes in that bucket that you can fix, but it has to return to being a community-based product for it to win for everyone.
Come on, listen to these jewels and drops and gems. Church tabernacle. Okay. You did.
Wow.
No, that's real because I am on an independent radio station. And I tell people all the time, sometimes it could be overlooked, but we make the biggest impact.
Oh
And we
yeah.
don't have rules that we have to follow like commercial stations. So I play anybody I want to play. That's why I'm able to support artists everywhere. I don't have to be, they can't pay me to play somebody. I'm going to support who I support. I'm going to
Right.
play everybody who grinding and you got good music. I want to put you out there. We on Metabase. We do all of that. So your
Got you.
spins are counting, but that's real what you just said. There's some jewels drop because people think commercial, 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 but these independent, college radios and independent radio stations are making some waves with their music too.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's real.
the mainstream in most markets, even like in St. Louis, is some programmers they'll go get a morning show from New York and put it right there in St. Louis, and that gives the independent show the advantage to let them know, hey, this is what's going on in your community today. If you
Yeah.
want to go over here to the domestic violence seminar, it's going down right here, and those are minutes missed by mainstream radio as they bring in the morning show from New York, the afternoon show from Chicago, and the night show from LA. And everybody like, well, what is St. Louis version at? So we can know what's going on right around here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love it. Come on, knowledge. Yeah, when you come, wait, we're gonna do a seminar, then we're gonna do the Freaknik. We're gonna say
Seminar Friday, free meat Saturday. Get ready.
right. We're gonna make it a whole, we gotta drop the knowledge first, then you could go and sweat it out. Okay, go and sweat the stress out. All right.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, no, I appreciate you. I don't like taking a lot of time out today because I am just honored to be able to just speak with you on today. And I hope everybody listening, y'all got them nuggets because you are a wealth of knowledge and talent and just, you made an impact in all of our lives. I know me and my college friends, we definitely to this day appreciate every fraternity party because of y'all songs, every
Yes, yes,
every
yes.
college party because of y'all song. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you all really made a waves and impact, and it will never go out of style. So thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for creating it. And yes, let's talk after this. We're gonna link up and let's work on getting y'all here because I wanted to, I want to make sure we was all good and we could come together as a collective and y'all
oh
rock
yeah.
this city out. So we would love that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
no doubt, no doubt. Thank you again for having me. And hey, listen, y'all keep up with the 69 Boys. Follow us on IG, official 69 Boys on Facebook, 69 Boys fan page. Follow at Thrill the Player or Fast Cash 69 Boys. We love y'all. Thank y'all for years of support and keep Tootsie rolling, baby.
Yes. All right, now. Thank everybody, all the tuned in listeners, viewers, all y'all. We appreciate y'all. Peace out. It's Kalonda Kay. That's right.
When it come to my city,